Okay, hopefully this thing's on. I'm using my GoPro, which worked well last time. And I figured I'd come down here during my lunch break. See what we have, since this is the last day that the locks will be open. Well, the last ship looks like it'll be the American Mariner. They're really using the throttle to try to make it by midnight. They have a long way to go. We'll see. We will see if they end up making it here in time. But the locks will stay open for them, so they're not going to be, oh, 12:01, you're done, you got to stay. So it won't be like that. So it is about 18 degrees. Oh wait, 17 degrees. So you'll note Argo has his old boots on. There we go. I'm going to try to get up here. See what we see. So conveniently behind those stop logs right there is the Sharon M1. And they just left Algoma Steel with a load of coils, and we can't see a thing. You can just see just the top there above those stop logs for the Mac lock. So, and looking over here, I'm sure you can't see. I think they turned on the little bubblers on the gates of the Mac lock, because I see open water over there. So they must have done that. And because those stop logs are sitting there, they're not in the water. So, although I did see the tug generals on the other end of the Mac lock, so I imagine they will start getting the lock ready to de-water possibly both of them. And so looking this way towards the bridge, I bet you can't see them. I see the Indiana Harbor up there. In fact, I might go poke up there into the side of that pole. But hopefully you can see the line there between the ice and the slush. What do you think, Argo? Should we go up there? And since I'm using my GoPro, I can't see if there's anyone chatting or anything. I got my mittens on and my phone in my pocket, because as I've learned, trying to live stream in these temperatures just destroys my phone battery. And this way I can use the better microphone. So one thing about these banks, lots of opportunity for the P-mail there. So Argo spends a lot of time sniffing. I noticed this morning they actually came and scraped the berm that was here. This wasn't done yesterday. So that's a nice little improvement. What'd you find there, dog? Okay, nothing apparently that important. So now let's see. Oh, I can get it through. Can you see anything at all? Well, I don't know. The screen on the GoPro is really small. So I don't know if you can see the Indiana Harbor or not. Maybe I have a little better view of the Sharon M1. Hopefully you can see them. They're about, looks like about halfway down, maybe a little more than half in the lock. There's the ever-present steam leak, which I'm hoping with the microphone pointed in my direction, you can't hear very much. And right now you have a better view than I do, because all I see is fence. And the snow here isn't hard enough for me to stand on. Oh, maybe. Let me revise that. Oh. This might hold me. Okay. So maybe you can see the Indiana Harbor. I can see them there. They're not going to be in any big rush because they're going to have to wait for the Sharon M1 to get out, for them to cycle the lock before they can enter. But I see they have some crust, which is expected given the temperatures. And they will be, if I remember right, looking at marine traffic, they will be our last footer for the season. So there we are. Last 1,000-foot vessel of the 2024-2025 shipping season. I mean, there we go. You ever see how, like, when people get married and they interlink their elbow to take that first drink? Just picture me doing that, but with the fence. And I got my arm wrapped around the fence and then poking back up. So good to have long arms, I suppose. I really wish with this setup I could zoom, because I bet, unless you're watching this full screen, I bet the Indiana Harbor is pretty small. But I've been looking, trying to decide what to do as far as cameras go. I'd like to get a couple of new cameras, but we'll see. I got hospital bills to pay off, so we'll see. Oh, you can see Sharon M1 has shrunk, or they perceived to have shrunk. And that crack right there in the ice, I was there this morning. Looks like it hasn't grown any, because it's only gotten 1 degree warmer. And the wind is pushing towards the ice, so. Yep. Okay. Well, just on my lunch break, so we will, kind of our last site here. You can pick this up. If you're watching live, you can go to the Stream Time Live camera and look for the Sulocks camera, Sulocks. And I imagine they'll be diligently manned all day, because we're going to have ships coming all day into the night. So I don't know what ship they're going to be watching right now, but it's going to be one of these two. That's for sure. Pull this out. Let me hopefully this didn't get in the way. All right, we'll just kind of go back this way a bit. Keep yapping. So the Coast Guard cutter spar went up not long ago. In fact, they just called out a grow cat just before I left for my lunch. So they're heading back home to Duluth. The Mackinac is coming here, I imagine, before going back home. The Canadian Coast Guard, Sam Risley, is across the river at the Bondar Marina. They're doing a crew change. I think they're doing it right now. Looked on the camera like they were. And of course I don't know what their plans are. But, and then we have, I think the Nia Bay came up. They've been having 2 of those icebreakers down in the lower river all the time. So I'm guessing the Katmai Bay will go down. I don't really know. It's all pure speculation. So, but I imagine here soon, in fact maybe as soon as tomorrow, all this you see, parking, will probably be full. Because once they get both bridges across, a bridge across the lock. Once they get the bridge across the pole lock, then the lock workers can just zoom across. Really convenient for them. Oh. I heard that low tone. Almost the Sharon M1 was engaging their propeller. I don't know. probably gonna call this quits here. When I get off work at 5, assuming I get off work at 5, I'm planning to do another one of these, and we'll see. I'm assuming there's ships to see, so I guess look for another one at 5 Eastern time, and if there's any ships, well, I'll definitely be back. So for now, I gotta head back home, have some lunch, and Argo needs his midday snack. Well, second snack. Gotta make sure he's well snacked. Anyway, look across the bridge. We'll call her quits for now. So hopefully I'll be back. Hope you're having a great day and you're staying warm. Maybe you have little boots on too, like Argo does, to keep your feet warm. All right, we'll see you later. Now I gotta fish my phone out of my pocket.